For 7 years, I lived in a little cottage, in the backyard of a house, and it was about 200 square feet. It was originally a garage that had been converted to be a nice little cottage. The word that they use is ADUs, which stands for accessory dwelling units, and they're just a really inexpensive place to live for, one or two people. And I lived there for 7 years, and it was tight, but I liked living there, and I really valued the opportunity to live there. The rent was not expensive, and I was able to save money while I lived there. And that's why I'm able to live in this house now, is that I was able to save money for a down payment during the time that I lived there. I think urban density in general is controversial. I think some people just think of that as trying to encroach on a lifestyle that they're enjoying living in these nice spread out neighborhoods that we've got in Olympia. I think people are afraid of change, and I think that's silly. I think people are turning their back on something that can be really valuable to these neighborhoods and to Olympia in general and our community. As Olympia grows, which it is growing all the time, it can either grow out or it can grow denser, and I think it's in everybody's interest for us to grow denser rather than bulldozing out into the farmland and into the wilderness. We need to accept that we're becoming a denser community, and we need to be able to do that in intelligent ways that foster diversity and don't get people segregated into their own little neighborhoods. Finding ways to make our neighborhoods dense in a smart way is really important, and I felt like I was a part of that living in an ADU for 7 years. I definitely felt the smallness of it after a while. There were a lot of things that I couldn't do, and I live in a slightly larger house now that it feels like a palace to me, for sure. But I did feel like, as a single person, like I could live in 200 square feet and make it work just fine.